So what we're doing on this project is we're taking out a bearing wall that's holding up the second floor on this house. It's about 17 feet, so it's pretty big, and we're going to replace it with a long header, which is part wood, part metal, which I will show you in a few minutes. And what we're doing is we're putting up temp walls to hold up the current ceiling, and then we're going to cut the joists and slip this beam header in between the joists, and we're going to put up some lolly columns on each side to hold it up. First, what we had to do is dig out some footings on each side for the lolly columns, which are 30 by 30 by 12 inches deep, architect spec, of course. And it's a big job. So let me show you what we have so far. It looks like a lot of sticks, but these sticks are very important on this job. We have here, if you can see it, is one footing on this side, and 17 feet over here. You can see this footing a little better. The second footing. This is the beam right here. You can see it is 3 2x10s sandwiched together with steel in between them. This takes the place of using an I-beam. I've used that before where it was wrapped with these beams, but this comes pre-assembled, as you can see, with the bolts right through it. The brand is called Better Header. Painted that on it, okay, so you don't get confused. Okay, this is the original wall right here. Some of the 2x4s have been taken out already. And then this is one of the temp walls we put up on this side of it. And this is the temp wall on the other side of it. And we're in the process now of finishing taking out the real wall. And we're going to cut it here. We're going to cut out those joists the same width as this header. This header is going to go straight up in between those joists with Simpson hangers nailed onto the side. We're going to get 2 lifts, one on each side of this header, that are going to raise it right into the slot that we're going to cut. Then we're going to put these lolly columns that came with the header as a set. It's got 3 holes on this side. This will be the top, which will screw right into the wood on the header. And then the 2 holes on the bottom will go right into the footing that we had poured. Let's see, anything else we can tell you about this? Just most important is getting your temp walls up and holding up the house. Because when you take out that bearing wall, the only thing holding it up is the temp walls. Then we also put temp walls upstairs. I'll just give you a quick look upstairs so you can see. There's the upstairs. If you can see, there's temp walls that are right over the current temp walls. To put the weight straight down, of course, this wall in the middle that's over the existing real wall is going to be hanging once we take out the joists underneath it. So very important that you put the temp walls on the second floor as well as the first floor. Okay, and it's on a slab. But what's going to be carrying the weight is the new footings that we poured. One there, one on that side. Lolly columns right on those footings. Header right up top in between the joists that we're going to cut. And bolt it in place. And then we can remove all the temp walls. Okay, so we're pretty far along on the project already. We're just getting ready now to finish taking out the existing wall, cut the joists, get the header in place, put the columns under it. Okay, part 2 will be next.